Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers, and the high-flying, fun-loving Regal Bird bring you now Ozark Jubilee.
Again, friends, we send you a big Saturday night hello from the heart of the Ozark Mountain Country in Springfield, Missouri, because it's time for the Ozark Jubilee. And now here's the star of our show, Mr. Country Music himself, Brett Foley.
Thank you very much. Bless your heart. We're going to get a camera around there to all you folks a little later on. And we'd like to just offer a especially warm welcome to you folks on this kind of a chilly night here in the Ozarks. So suppose we take a little tune that a friend of ours, Gene Autry, made very popular a few years ago by way of one of his recordings called Be Honest With Me. Mr. Bill Wimberly and his Country Rhythm Boys said, be honest with me, dear, whatever you do. Remember your mind, dear, so always be true. Wherever you wander, on land or on sea. If you really love me, be honest with me. My poor heart would break, dear, if you were untrue. Asleep or awake, dear, I'll dream about you. Oh, you're my darling, you're all that I see. If you really love me, be honest with me. Let me hear you, Bill, boy. Return, dear, and make you my own. And how I will yearn, dear, when I'm all alone. I'll never forget, dear, your sweet memory. If you really love me, be honest with me. Be honest with me, dear, whatever you do. Remember your mind, dear, so always be true. Wherever you wander, on land or on sea. If you really love me, be honest with me. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you so much. Well, sir, I expect that you know by now that it's kind of gotten to be a policy with us here at the Ozark Jubilee to look at promising new talent that's coming along up in the entertainment world. And we've got two boys here that have learned really how to please audiences in this show business. They are singing a number that they made very popular a while back called If You Don't, Somebody Else Will. And here they are, the originators of that song, Jimmy and Johnny, right here. Nice moment.
Give me a little kiss, baby. If you don't, somebody else will. If you don't want to kiss me, say so, baby. Somebody else will. Somebody else will. Somebody else will. If you don't want to kiss me, say so, baby. Somebody else will. Somebody else could kiss me better. I ain't gonna beg for your love anymore. Ever since the first time I have done learned to stroll, thought I had to have you one, but that's in the past. Since I find I'm free from you, yeah, I'm free at last. If you don't wanna hold me, say so, baby. Somebody else will. Somebody else will. Somebody else will. If you don't wanna hold me, say so, baby. Somebody else will. Somebody baby. Somebody else will. Somebody else will. Somebody else will. If you don't want to be mine, say so, baby. Somebody else will. Somebody else can suit me better.
This is Joe Slattery here to kind of spread the word among any who may be a little bit late in tuning in that ABC Television is sending your way the Springfield, Missouri show starring Red Foley and Company. It's known as Ozark Jubilee.
Howdy. My name is... Well, I'll show you my card. You see, Jim Nars, Vice President of the Regal Bird Watchers Society and Pretzel Benders, a marching club. Now, the business that brings me here tonight is pleasure, otherwise known as Regal Pale Beer. Yes, sir? The beer that spreads joy and gladness all around, especially around the inside of your thirsty throat. The beer with fun and flavor busting out of every bouncy bubble. Yep, the Regal Bird Watcher's delight. In the words of old R.B. himself, drink Regal, drink Regal, drink Regal. At your tavern, at your store, at your first opportunity. Ask for light and mellow Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Well, see, you know, I was about ready to believe that our good buddy Marvin Rainwater had forgotten the way back home because we haven't seen hide nor hair of him for several weeks now. But Marvin come trotting in this afternoon after a long string of personal appearances, and he told us he'd like to take a little rest, but we're not going to let him rest because tomorrow he's going to join all of our gang, and we're going down to see all you wonderful folks down in Little Rock, Arkansas. So be looking for us tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Right now, here is Marvin Rainwater and a song, I think, one of his own, isn't it, Marvin? One he wrote called The Tennessee Hound Dog Yodel, if you ever heard one.
Come on, sailor. Go hunting. Let's get a coon. Get him. Oh, Wolfie. I can just smell them lasses and sweet taters now. That coon. That's the last time I buy a dog from Red Foley.
Thank you, Marvin. I don't know whether you folks, any of you, ever born and raised on a farm, but we used to have a lot of chickens, and they get what they call the gapes. And Mom used to take a piece of orchard grass and twist down in there and get that little something tickling. That's what that sounded like to me. A chicken with the gapes, Marvin. Well, sir, Pete Stamper's been sitting over in the wings here for about an hour now. He's been reading some kind of a newspaper or magazine or something, so I expect that we can expect a little bit of editorial comment when he comes out here. So here he is, our Ozark Jubilee Ambassador of Goodwill, and you folks say hello to Pete Stamper, will you please? Take a shower, Peter.
No, we're going to Florida this next week down in there, and that's my transportation. Actually, I'm going to travel to Foggy River, boys, and they're an 8-passenger Cadillac. That's just a ride from the back seat up to the front and back. I took another trip this week that was something new to me. Bill Wimberly and all of his dance band let me go with them last Thursday up to one of their dances, pretty uptown thing, and I've been to a lot of square dances down home, but it's the first one of this kind. For one thing, down home, they never do sell anything to drink at the dances. Everybody makes it and just brings their own. Another thing, it seemed like down home, well, everybody had fun last Thursday night, I reckon, but it looked like that they'd had a hard day in the field or something, because when the music would start, they just kind of seemed to saner out there on the floor and sort of lean up against each other and then move around like the dead lice was falling off of them. But I figure it was on account of they was sick. I know I was after I got there. You never seen like a smoke in one place in your life. They, when I first walked in, I thought the fluid stopped up or the stovepipe fell down, but it hadn't. How they ever seen me to know that I was there, I'll never know. But they got me up there to sing a song, and y'all probably seen the show at dances like that, where the singer, he don't stand in one place. He just kind of walks around through the crowd, in through there, and sings. I thought, well, I'm going to go whole hog and try it all out. But you couldn't see nothing out there. I got to feeling my way around from table to table, and I was singing a long song, and I don't know where it happened at, but somewhere I got lost. And I don't know how far I went, but it took 75 cents cab fare to get me back. But I noticed one thing. I don't know if it had anything to do with it or not. The women there was smoking a new kind of cigarettes. Y'all probably heard of them. They're all colors, and there was a magazine article come out about them that I looked up when I got back, and they're actually for style is what they are. It says if you are wearing a red dress, to smoke a red cigarette, and if you're wearing a green dress, smoke green, and if you're wearing blue, smoke blue, and if you're a nudist, dip snuff. They put that in there just you know, for the joke of the thing, but that's a common sight down home where I'm from. Dipping snuff, ain't got no nudists down there. I used to spark a girl down home that dipped snuff, and I'd go over to her house on winter nights, cold winter nights, and we'd sit there in the parlor, just kind of, neither one of us said anything, just sort of courting a little bit. And while I was watching her, it was real interesting just watching her wallering her snuff around getting ready to spit. And but I was always disappointed when I seen her puckering up fixing to, because 9 chances out of 10 she'd just spit one time, put the fire out for the night. I used to have an aunt, now this, I don't know, I wouldn't swear to this, but used to have an aunt that dipped snuff all the time, and I don't reckon she'd ever spit in anything but a coal bucket as long as she lived. And
I hate to hear you stand up here and saying that. You know, in the finer circles, I've learned that they would say that, like your aunt had never expectorated anything but a coal bucket.
Well, I don't know about that, but I know she never had spit in anything but one. And we, her and my ma was aiming to take a bus trip one day, and they was sitting in the bus station, and of course there wasn't no coal bucket in there, so my aunt just started kind of spitting over here on the side and the floor. And there was a boy in there taking care of the station, so he moved one of these little brass spit tunes over there, and then she changed directions and started using this side of the floor, and he moved it back over here, and then she started back to where she started from. And he started to move it back over there, and she stopped him about the time he got in front of her and told him, said, Boy, she said, I don't know what you're up to, but she said, if you don't leave that flower pot set in one place or other, I'm going to spit in it in a minute. I've got to go. I got to get ready to go to Florida, Red.
Oh, boy, I tell you. You know, I asked Pete a while ago if he was expecting old Santa Claus to bring him a new suit for Christmas, and he said he didn't know, but there's a lot of wire left in that in the head there. Yeah, say, well, let's watch Mr. L.D. Keller now and his Jubilee Promenaders, those little-legged youngsters. Here they go!
Extra important is just the word for this next item of business.
You know, the folks down at Regal Corners have a new pastime these days, telling fortunes. Only instead of reading tea leaves, they read beer bubbles. And I can see from the signs that I, in the very near future, am going to get some more Regal pale beer. Yep, and I can predict something else, too. That this glass of Regal is going to be just as bright and lively as the last one. It's going to be light and mellow and as satisfying as a beer can be. Confidentially, though, you know, I don't have to read signs to tell you that. Any Regal drinker will tell you the same thing, that you can depend on Regal for that same fine, unchanging flavor every time. So, if you want your future to be filled with fun and flavor, then start right now, enjoying light and mellow Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Well, sir, we've been going at a pretty fast, furious pace up till now. So let's kind of slow down here with what we call a heart song. The one that we've got in mind is called I Wonder Where You Are Tonight. And the little girl that we've got in mind to sing it for you is Miss Shirley Caddell. Shirley? know, before it slips my mind, I want to thank all you folks out there for the way that you responded to our little idea of having a junior jubilee. We've been reading your letters for the past couple of weeks, and I agree with you 100% that those little boys and girls, God love them, did a wonderful job. And kind of off the record, I'll let you in on a little secret here. We are going to have another one before too long. Well, let's make way now for an old, tall, long drink of water, one of the Ozark's favorite sons, Slim Wilson. And Slim is doing a number that was made famous by one of our boys here, Bobby Lord. And it's called Hawkeye. And I want you folks to get a glimpse of this here boy, Slim Wilson. And he's all prepared for it, too. I want you to know, Hawkeye Slim Wilson.
They call me Hawkeye. All the fellas call me Hawkeye 'cause I never missed a trick. I can spot a pretty chick a mile away. One look and I can tell just how her lips are gonna taste. I knew within a fraction what she measures in the waist. I know what's the fine twinkle all in her eye, and that is fine. They call me Hawkeye. I keep my eyes wide open and my gas buggy ready to ride. And nearly every evening there's a pretty kitten sitting by my side. They call me Hawkeye. It's the hawk that gets the high flying chicken every time, even though a wolf would chase her up a tree. Well, I can spot it on an end and out, cuddle on my arm. All the way begins to howl and all about her charms. I've got her key. They call me Hawkeye. I keep my eyes wide open and my gas buggy ready to ride. And nearly every evening there's a pretty kitten sitting by my side. They call me Hawkeye. It's the hawk that gets the highest flying chicken every time, even though a wolf has chased her up a tree. Well, I can spot it all and have her all cuddled in my arms before the average wolf begins to howl about her charms. I've got her kissed before he even has a chance to try, and that is why they call me Hawkeye.
Slim Wilson, friends. Now here's a tip for you. Something for you to remember.
Say, you know, my great Aunt Ludy used to say there's always room for more turkey. My great Aunt Ludy was wrong. Boy. But I tell you what I say, and it's true. There's always room for one more Regal. Yes, sir, when it comes to this light, mellow Regal pale, it's mighty hard to drink your fill. Why, you can have one happy helping right after the other, and you never, ever feel full and stuffy, because this light-hearted brew, it just goes down so nice and breezy, it always tastes like more. And by the way, as long as we're talking turkey, I'd like to come right out and ask you to try some Regal Pale beer for yourself. First chance you get. And see if you don't agree that Regal Pale really is one of America's two great beers.
Just about 6 months ago, a new record of Porter Wagoner's, which had just gone on the market a week or so before, became one of the top 10 records in the country field. Tonight marks its 28th straight week among the best sellers. In fact, the Disc Jockeys of America named it the favorite country song of 1955. Here's the song we're talking about. Porter Wagoner and his trio, Satisfied Mind.
You heard someone say, if I had his money, I could do things my way. But little they know that it's so hard to find one rich man in 10 with a satisfied mind. Once I was waiting in fortune and fame, everything that I've dreamed for to get a start in life's game. But suddenly it happened, I lost every dime. But I'm richer by far with a satisfied mind. Money can't buy back your youth when you're old, or a friend when you're lonely, or a love that's grown cold. The wealthiest person is a pauper at times compared to the man with the satisfied mind. When life has ended, my time has run out. My friends and my loved ones, I'll leave, there's no doubt. But there's one thing for certain, when it comes my time, I'll leave this old world with a satisfied mind.
Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers, invites you to join us next week for Ozark Jubilee. And meanwhile, here's the Regal Bird's thought for the week. Don't burn your bridges behind you, or you won't be able to get home and enjoy a Regal.
ABC Television Network. It's the Ozark Jubilee, starring Red Foley. Presented by Charles Antell, the name that made lanolin famous. Makers of hairspray with PVP. It keeps your hair in place all day long with a natural, lovely look. Charles Antell hairspray starts at 59 cents. Now, here is Mr. Country Music himself, Red Foley!
Oh, way down yonder in the state of Arkansas, where my great-grandpa met my great-grandma. They drink apple cider and they get on the jag, dance all night to the salty dog rag. They play an old fiddle like you never heard before. They play the old tunes that they ever did know. It's a ragtime ditty and the rhythm don't drag. Here's the way they do to the salty dog rag. 1 foot front, sag it back, and then you start to fall a jack. You shake and you break and then you sag. If your partner's sick, you're supposed to sing. Your heart is light, you tap your feet in rhythm with that ragtime beat. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and dance all night to the salty dog rag. Hey! jack. Shake and you break and then you sag. Your partner sings, you're supposed to sing. Your heart is light. Tap your feet in rhythm with that ragtime beat. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and dance all night to the Salty Dog Rag. Finally got around to all you wonderful people out there in the audience. You know, come back out here just a minute, kid. I don't know whether you know it or not, and for the benefit of you folks out there, this was a very special dance that Mr. Keller and his wife taught these youngsters here, actually called the Salty Dog Rag. Did you kids know that about 4 years ago I had a record out called Salty Dog Rag?
No, I didn't.
You know, there were several million other people didn't know it, too. I tell you, that was a real cute dance, and especially, I believe it was Mr. Manny Smith that made that up down in Dallas, Texas, and we certainly appreciate it. And if you folks would like to learn the Salty Dog Rag, why, go buy one of my records, and Mr. Keller will teach it to you. You did real wonderful, kid. Thank you so much, huh? Thank you. Didn't they do fine? Okay, thank you. Here we go now. The good folks of Charles Antell, uncorking another half hour of this kind of fun. It's pretty much a Saturday night tradition here in the Ozarks. But to start out with, we've kind of imported a little lady from another part of the country, from down to the Big D Jamboree in Dallas, Texas. Here is a very spirited little lady. Boy, she puts everything she's got into a song. Her name is Charline Arthur, and a song called Burn That Candle.
Burn that candle, night and day. Burn that candle, at my way. Keep that doorway open wide. Till we're strolling through that door, side by side. Keep that candle burning bright. Moon above, Mother, shining on the one I love, Mother. Burn that candle, night and day. Burn that candle, hide my way. Keep that doorway open wide. Till we're strolling through that doorway side by side. While that candle's burning high, Mother, Mother, we'll be coming home, you know, Mother, looking for that candle glow, Mother. Burn that candle, night and day. Burn that candle, hide my way. Keep that doorway open wide, till we're strolling through that doorway side by side. After we have had the wedding, Mother, to the candle we'll be heading, Mother. So before we're winding down, Mother, stop that candle, light it shine, Mother. Burn that candle, night and day. Burn that candle, light my way. Keep that doorway open wide, till we're strolling through that doorway side by side. Till we're strolling through that doorway side by side.
Powerful, lot of voice there, yes, sir. You know, to everybody who ever had a lovable old uncle or a grandpa to go and visit down on the farm, as such as I did, I'm sure that our Uncle Cyp Brasfield kind of seems like a familiar face to you folks. He's like so many of the older relatives that I remember when I was a youngster. It's true that he's sort of along in years, but, buddy, he is still full of fun and a little bit of devilment every now and then, too. But let's call him out here now. Everybody's favorite Uncle Cyp Brasfield. Come in here.
Mr. Foley.
You look like you was having a little trouble with somebody back.
Did you hear me getting that old woman told? I bawled her out. I've been fussing at her for 3 days. Yeah, she's had the lockjaw for 3 days and couldn't talk, and I've really been bawling her out good. You know what? I just talked to the doctor a while ago, and I told him if he was out this way the next 2 or 3 months, I'd love for him to stop and look at her.
Wait a minute, outside.
See if he could do anything for her.
Look, I happen to know now that you love that lady, ain't
Oh, now, Mr. Foley.
Yes, sir. I know a little better, I do. Because I tell you, just last night, now, I'll tell you what. Last night, I was going by the house out there, and I happened to just look in the window, and I saw you and Aunt Sap sitting there on the couch.
Oh.
And you was smooching and romancing and loving and petting on her. I saw you.
You mean hugging her?
Yes, sir.
Oh, the joke's on you, Mr. Foley. I wasn't even home last night. I wasn't even there. I wonder if it's that blame milkman. That is the dumbest human that I've ever seen in my life, that milkman. See, I'm a night watchman at a sawmill, and I don't get home till about 7:30 in the morning. And the other night, the boss was putting in some new machinery there, and he said, Cyp, go on home and go to bed and get a good night's sleep. And I got in about, before daylight good, and just as I got my clothes off and started to lay down, there's a knock on the door, and I just grabbed the old woman's kimono and wrapped it around me there, and went and opened the front door, and that milkman shoved a quart of milk in my hand and kissed me. I swear I've thought about that quite a little bit. Only thing I can figure is his wife must have a kimono that looks just like my wife. I'm telling you the truth, the older that wife of mine gets, the sprucier she gets. And polite, she's got a book on etiquette. You ought to see her eating turnip greens with that little finger cocked up there. Just to go. And she's got to where she takes the spoon out of a cup of coffee before she throws the cup at me. Every time she would take it out. And she's got to where she spends nearly every dime of her egg money, she spends it in the beauty parlor. She had her face lifted about a month ago. And then when they told her what they was going to charge her, it fell again. Now, them home permanents is what she goes for. I swear, she gives herself one about every other day. She's got to where she looks just like something the governor pardoned after they'd done throwed the switch. She just killed me the other day. I seen her in front of a looking glass rubbing her double chin. Just wears the daylights out of her, that double chin. I told her, I said, honey, don't worry about it. You need them both. There's too much work there for one. I swear, good. Y'all come. Well, listen, I suppose everybody has paid attention to what everybody's been talking about, this safety driving. Everything you hear on the radio, television is everybody's begging everybody to drive slow and careful, so they won't have to, I reckon. This morning, about 2 o'clock, I heard an awful crash, and I woke up, and some fella had drove right into my bedroom, and right up against the bed there. Drove his car right through the house, right into the bed. And I raised up, and just nice as I said, won't y'all get out and stay a while? This fella said, no, we ain't got time, I reckon. Says, where is that highway that goes to Joplin? And I said, well, you go right on down through the kitchen and dining room. And when you get to the bathroom, turn to the right. Well, I'm going back in here, and if she's still got the lockjaw, I'm going to argue with her some more.
Oh. Well, I mentioned a little while ago my boyhood. You know, I'd like to present to you now a young man who did his growing up pretty close to where I did mine. He's an old Kentucky boy. He grew up down there in the mining section. His name is Merle Travis. He's been doing most of his singing and fine guitar picking and songwriting out on the West Coast for quite a while. And here he is to say howdy to you folks tonight. He's singing a number that he wrote about 7 or 8 years ago, and just lately been recorded and revised. Here is Merle Travis and his great, great song, 16 Tons.
Some people say a man is made out of mud, but a poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bones, with a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? You get another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when it's drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble is my middle name. One fist is iron and the other one is steel. If the right one don't get you, the left one will. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? You get another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked through the mines. I loaded 16 tons, a number 9 coal, and the straw boss hollered, well, bless my soul, he loaded 16 tons. And what do you get? You get another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked through the mines, 'cause I was raised in a canebrake by an old mama line. Ain't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? You get another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
I tell you, that boy invented that kind of guitar playing right there, and these days you hear many, many of them around the country. Remind me of an old boy down home called Grand Cavanaugh. I want you to know. Merle Travis, thank you a lot. You know, quite often you hear somebody describe a real attractive young lady as, well, the old saying, beautiful but dumb. But I'll tell you right now for sure that that description doesn't apply to the pretty lady who's due out here right now, because she's as smart There she is. Lovely to look at. And I'd like to have you folks say welcome to a sweet little lady friend of ours, Miss Joel Wesley. Will you please?
I'm going to show you how to make the most startling, the most dramatic change imaginable. Even if you look like this, I'm going to show you how you can look like this with the most amazing makeup discovery. But first, let's look at this woman. Her name is Connie Moakler. Notice the outline of her lovely features. But like so many women, she has beauty problems, too. Let's see what she really looks like. Look at those dark circles and crow's feet around her eyes, those lines in her forehead, the little marks and blemishes. Yes, although she has a beautifully shaped face, her complexion keeps her from being really attractive. Actually makes her appear old. But watch as she applies a great new makeup discovery. See how all those marks and blemishes disappear? All the signs and the lines of age that stand in the way of beauty and glamour. They're all gone. And in their place, a lovely satin-smooth complexion with a warm, soft glow. That's because this wonderful new makeup is not just an ordinary makeup. It's enriched with superlanolin. It not only covers and hides those blemishes, but it literally takes years from your appearance. And now with the perfect start, let's see if she doesn't completely change her appearance simply, quickly, and easily using the new beauty kit. Now, this is one of the Ern Westmore Hollywood eyebrow outlines. There's a separate eyebrow form for each shaped face. And when you use the Hollywood eyebrow outlines, they take all the guesswork out of brow makeup. You get the right shape, the right curve, and the right arch every single time. Now she goes on to the next step in her makeup. For her lips, she uses another of the Ern Westmore outlines. With this, she can't make her lips too thick or too thin. Once again, there's no guesswork. She's giving herself just the right shaped lip for her shaped face. And then she fills in with a special formula lipstick to make her lips match her complexion. Now, don't you agree that she's an entirely different-looking person? Doesn't the soft texture of her skin bring out the beauty of her features? Yes, you be the judge as to whether or not she changed her entire appearance. Removed 10 years in a matter of moments. Conclusive proof that makeup is 85% of a woman's appearance. The amazing makeup that changed Connie Moakler's appearance and that will change your appearance is liquid makeup with superlanolin. Yes, here is the great new foundation, face powder, and cover-up all in one. If your face is lined with the signs of age, superlanolin liquid makeup will wipe away those lines. If you have a dull, a ruddy, or a sallow complexion, it will change instantly to a beautiful, radiant appearance, and it lasts the entire day without retouching. It won't streak, it won't cake, it won't flake. And those of you who want to improve yourselves will agree that a full 6-month supply of liquid makeup is well worth just $5. Imagine, if it will do for you what it did for Connie Moakler. Certainly it's not a question of affording it. You can't afford to be without it. But listen to this special television offer.
Order your liquid makeup through the Ozark Jubilee, and you'll get absolutely free this complete makeup kit. A special formula lipstick, the liquid rouge, the professional lip and eyebrow pencils. But that's not all. You'll also receive a set of the Ern Westmore lip and eyebrow outlines. And that, of course, takes all the guesswork out of your makeup. And then, of course, in addition, you get this valuable glamour graph that tells you exactly how to apply your makeup and style your hair. Now, these valuable gifts in your beauty kit can't be bought anywhere for any price. But they're yours free if you order tonight.
My own personal experience with Charles Antell liquid makeup proved the dramatic change it could make. Here, just let me show you how I used to look before I discovered this amazing makeup. So if you believe, as I do, that Charles Antell has the answer to your makeup problems, then write to this address right now. And when you order, just remember you're only trying, not buying. Superlanolin liquid makeup must do everything that I've shown you, or you simply return the bottle for your full $5 refund. But keep the 7 free gifts and the complete Hollywood makeup kit just for trying. Here's how to order.
Charles Antell liquid makeup is not yet available in your stores. Get your 6-month supply right to Charles Antell, Post Office Box 112, Baltimore, Maryland. And you'll also receive absolutely free 5 Hollywood lip and eyebrow outlines, the liquid rouge, and super lanolin lipstick, the professional eyebrow and lip pencils, and the glamour graph. And when the postman delivers this $13.50 value, you pay only $5 plus the COD postage and tax. Now, be sure you specify the shade you want: fair, medium, brunette, or suntan for deeply tanned skins. And your free gift will be carefully selected to match your shade. But this is strictly a limited offer. You must act now. Write tonight to Charles Antell, Box 112, Baltimore, Maryland.
Thank you, Joe. You know what I'm waiting for is something that Mr. Antell will come across with to help us poor old men look a little better, you know? I'd give $10 for something like that. But seriously, it's a wonderful offer for you ladies. And I hope you'll send your order tonight to Charles Antell, Box 112, that is, Baltimore, Maryland. Now, let's have a little dancing right now, young and sweet.
Now clap your hands, and now you need to look today if you please me. And a like sweet and fine, swing the next one down the line. And clap your hands, and now you need to look today if you please me. And a like swinging on the gate, swing the next old lake, promenade, promenade, all day. Now,
Those kids really dance about 10 or 15 miles right here in a little circle of 10 feet. Here are the Foggy River boys now, and they're all in place over here, ready to go on a wonderful spiritual called Yes, I Am Satisfied. The Foggy River boys.
Well, satisfied with Jesus, satisfied with Jesus. You know, he said he would be my comfort, and he said he would be my guide. Well, looked at my hands looked new. I looked at my feet, and they did too. And ever since that wonderful day, my soul's been satisfied. Satisfied, yes, I'm satisfied with Jesus. Well, you know, he said he would be my comfort, and he said he would be my guide. Well, I looked at my hands looked new. I looked at my feet, and they did too. And ever since that wonderful day, my soul's been satisfied.
You know the Lord moves in mysterious ways, his wonders to perform. Well, he plants his feet on every sea, and then he rides with every storm. Well, he fixed my feet for running, Lord, and my eyes he opened up wide. And he fixed my tongue so I could say, praise God, I'm satisfied. Satisfied with Jesus. Satisfied with Jesus. Well, he said he would be my comfort, and he said he would be my guide. Well, I looked at my hands looked new. I looked at my feet, and they did too. And ever since that wonderful day, my soul's been satisfied.
When it was way down yonder in the valley, boys, I was wandering all alone. And it was where I met my Jesus, and he took me for his own. Well, he put his arms all around me there, and he brought me up to his side.
Oh, yes, I'm satisfied. Oh, satisfied with Jesus. Satisfied with Jesus. Said he would be my comfort, and he said he would be my guide. Well, I looked at my hands looked new. I looked at my feet, and they did too. And ever since that wonderful day, my soul's been satisfied. Satisfied with Jesus, oh, satisfied with Jesus. Said it would be my my comfort, and he said he would be my guide. Well, I looked at my hands looked new. I looked at my feet, and they did too. And ever since that wonderful day, my soul's been
Just call me Lonesome.
Well, here we go, boys. What was the name of it?
Just call me
Why must I love a heartless one who'll never know the harm she's done? Oh, love is blind, I should have known. Just call me Lonesome from now on. I climb the stairs up to my room, but no one meets me in the gloom. Silence tells me she is gone. Just call me Lonesome from now on. These walls will hide me when I cry. I feel so lonely I could die.
This portion of Ozark Jubilee, presented by Charles Antell. To order Charles Antell liquid makeup and receive absolutely free the Hollywood kit of 7 gifts, write to Charles Antell, Box 112, Baltimore, Maryland. It's tomorrow night, famous film festival on ABC Television Network.
Regal Pale, one of America's 2 great beers, and the high-flying, fun-loving Regal Bird bring you now Ozark Jubilee.
Welcome back, friends, for more of ABC Television's Ozark Jubilee. And now say hello once again to the star of our show, Mr. Red Foley.
Let there be no doubt in anybody's mind about what's going to take place in these next 30 minutes. We are going to turn loose on you for a whole big bunch of folks who are anxious to entertain you. The first being none other than our favorite son right here, Porter Wagoner. Porter, come in here and, what's this song you got, good boy?
If you'll be a baby to me.
I'll be your baby.
I'll be your baby, and I don't mean maybe. If you'll be a baby to me, I'll be your dandy, and I'll buy you candy. If you'll be a baby to me, 'cause I can plow and milk the cow, I'll even do the churning. You just look through your cookbook and keep the home fires burning. 'Cause baby, I'll be your baby, if you'll be a baby to me. I'll be your darling, there'll be no quarreling, if you'll be a baby to me. I'll be your honey, let you spend my money, if you'll be a baby to me.
folks back east, be on the lookout for Porter next week. He's going to be in Newark, New Jersey on Monday and East Hartford, Connecticut on Tuesday up there. We're scooting on down the line to the next group of boys that's waiting to kind of jubilee it up here with us. Here are some first-timers on the show, like Miss Charline Arthur, will be back out here again in a couple of minutes. These boys hail from down in the Lone Star State, where we have so many, many wonderful friends. They're on Columbia Records, and they're known as Sid King and the Five Strings. These are all high school boys, folks, and down really from Denton, Texas. And I happen to get to know these boys through my daughter that lived down there. And they got a tune here called Sag, Drag, and Fall.
I die if I try to fly. I tell my friends that I can't roll no more. I tell my friends that I can't roll no more. My wheels are flat, my bangs are kind of worn. I like to be able to give these cats a try. I like to be able to give these cats a try. But I'm too stiff to flip, too loose to flop, and I die if I try to fly. I just sag, drag, and fall. Can't have no fun at all. I just sag, drag, and fall. Can't have no fun at all. I'm so tired I never have a ball. Play it now.
Those two bands up at Kansas City tomorrow, over at Wichita on Thursday, and in Hutchinson, Kansas this Friday. Now then, neighbors, you get yourselves set for more of our country music, Ozark style, and we'll be right back.
Oh, hi, I'm Jim Nars. I weigh 165 pounds. I am steadfast, loyal, and trustworthy. Yes, sir? That's me, all right. And you know, I owe those sterling qualities to Regal Pale Beer. What I mean to say is that you just can't help but being steadfast and loyal if you're a Regal drinker, because if ever there is a brew that is just true brew, through and through, this is it. I guess that's why folks who try Regal usually stay with it for good, because you not only have the fun of discovering this luscious, light-hearted flavor, but the satisfaction of knowing that you can depend on Regal for that same light and mellow refreshment every single time. So next time you're at your tavern or store, treat yourself to the fun and flavor of Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Well, so we promised you a few minutes ago that Charline Arthur would put in another appearance this evening, so here she is, that young lady now, with a song called How Many Would There Be?
If all the girls you ever knew were standing here they smile and say hello. If I could count the broken heart and add my own, if we should part, I wonder just how many would there be? You must have kissed a million, for everywhere we go, you seem so well acquainted, the way they smile and say hello. If I could count the broken heart and add my own, if we should part, I wonder just how many there would be.
Pretty song there, Charline. You know, there are a lot of awards and honors that a fella in this business can win, but I don't know of any higher compliment a country singer could receive than to have the Library of Congress come to him and ask to use his records in their collection of authentic folk songs. Well, that's just one of the many tributes that's been paid over the years to our guest and good friend Merle Travis. And here is Mr. 16 Tons back again with still another one of his sort of a folksy, authentic type song that he wrote himself called 9-Pound Hammer. Merle, you ready?
You bet.
Put her in there.
9-pound hammer, it's a little too heavy for my size. For my size, I'm going on the mountain just to see my baby, but I ain't coming back. Well, I ain't coming back. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Roll on, buddy, pull your load of coal. Now how can I pull when the wheels won't roll? It's a long way to Hazard, just to get a little brew, just to get a little brew. Now when I'm long gone, you can make my tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Roll on, buddy, pull your load of coal. Now how can I pull when the wheels won't roll?
Boy, you got out of that old dirty mine there and went and put on some clean clothes, didn't you, buddy?
Well, it was a clean mind, to tell you the truth.
Satisfied mind.
A satisfied mind.
Merle, I tell you, I often thought about this myself, and I'm sure that the folks out there are wondering how. Because you wrote a song called 16 Tons 7 or 8 years ago, and it's just now taken the country by storm. Do you have any idea how a thing like that could happen?
Gosh, no, Red. There's one good answer. I suppose one of the country's best singers, and you'll agree with me, old Tennessee Ernie Ford recorded it. That's a good start right there.
He gave it some real good treatment, I'll guarantee you, but he had something to treat there, too.
Oh, thank you.
Merle, you know, recorded that in an album. And, you know, isn't there a saying going around now that something about single records are not going, it has to be in an album?
I've heard that, but
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it right now. I can look back at a few Red Foley hits, and it changes my belief right there.
It perhaps look pretty far back, too, don't you?
You bet you, Red. You know what? I can name you a bunch of people that's possibly watching us right now out in California.
I wanted you to get that in there about Town Hall Party.
You're talking about a bunch of wonderful people. The Town Hall Party out in Compton, California, where we work on Saturday nights. But before we go on, Ozark Jubilee is a must.
Is a must.
Yeah?
Thank you, Merle. And if we ever get out that way, buddy, be sure and... Well, you won't have to holler. I'll be up to see you.
Will you promise?
Town hall party, I sure will.
Wonderful.
Had Johnny Bond, Tex Ritter, all of them. Oh, boy, there's the daddy of that thump depot music, if you ever... And I love it, that thump guitar. Right here, and now, well, here's where the Foggy River boys get on this here big Kodak once more. And the boys tell me that they're doing this, and, well, I've seen a lot of requests for this particular song, too, Monty. It's called Lead Me to That Rock.
Why don't you lead me to that rock that is higher than I? Oh, lead me to that rock. Yes, lead me to that rock. Why don't you lead me to that rock that is higher than I? Thou hast been a shelter for me.
Well, if you go down to yonder falls and search among the seas, my brother,
Thou hast been a shelter for me.
well, you'll find him there, so I've been told, with those he loves to keep.
My brother, thou hast been a shelter for me. Why don't you lead me to that rock that is higher than I? Oh, lead me to that rock. Yes, lead me to that rock. Why don't you lead me to that rock that is higher than I? Thou hast been a shelter for me.
Lord, you're a shelter, and you know you're a comfort, and I'm thanking you now. Lord, I'm thanking you now. You're my rock, my sword and shield, and I'm thanking you now. Lord, I'm thanking you now. Why don't you lead, oh Lord, lead me, oh yes, higher than
Higher than I, thou hast been a shelter for me.
Why don't you
Lead me higher than I. Lead me to that rock that's higher than I. Lead me to that all that is higher than I. Thou hast been a shelter.
Calendar ahead about a week now, friends, because I want to call your attention to the fact that it'll again be the Ozark Jubilee's pleasure to present our every fourth week star, a great fellow named Webb Pierce. And in Webb's cast will be the Jubilee Promenaders, Uncle Cyp Brasfield, Jim Edward, Maxine Brown, and special guest Billy Walker. So right now, let's make it a date for next Saturday night, huh?
There. Hi, you know, there's something about having a whole big case of Regal around the house that just makes me feel like, well, makes me feel like reciting that famous old poem. Sing a song of sixpence, your mouth is in your face. 24 Regal birds are found in every case. And when the case is open, the birds begin to sing. And when your throat is thirsty, Regal Pale is just the thing. Yes, sir. There's only one thing that tastes better than Regal, and that is more Regal. And, of course, you know, the nice thing is that this bubbly brew, it goes down so bright and breezy that, well, it's mighty hard to drink your fill. That's why folks say there's always room for one more Regal. And that's why I always say, join the Regal Bird Watchers at your favorite tavern or store and ask for light and mellow Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Burnett said last week just applies perfectly to the number that you're about to hear now. Isn't a sad song, but it's pretty pitiful the way these two boys do it. Here are those two old song butchers, Flash and Whistler.
before we sing tonight, we'd like to thank the folks up in Ohio who were very nice to us this past... Pay attention to what I'm saying. Who were very nice to us this past week. We want to sing this song for them, don't we?
We sure does.
We want an introduction, boys, if you think you can. Will you?
Somewhere over the rainbow way up high, there's a land that I hear don't want to lay by. Somewhere over the rainbow skies are blue, and the dreams that are there do really do come true. Someday I'll wish for a wing with a cloud right behind me. We're told metal and drop way above chimp top where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow blue birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow, why then why can't I? Someday I wish for a wing with a cloud right behind me. We're told metal and drop way above chimp top where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow blue birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow, why then why can't I? Yes,
All right, now then, Buster fellas, put a little rosin on the bow, and here we go with a hoedown for Mr. L.D. Keller's Jubilee Promenaders. Here they are, right here.
Promenade, go down, rain promenade, give her me that. That's your hand, that's the right day, it's a new time. Baby, get ready, look like me. And you feel now, dream and live my dream. Now, then, the lady stars, she's around under the sky. I'm in the skin of the sky, it's a night.
Friends, it's getting toward closing time now in the Ozark Jubilee, and when Red returns, he'll have for us tonight's selection from that famous Red Foley keepsake album.
Here's what you might call the whole story of life, summed up in just a few lines of verse. It's Red's keepsake album selection entitled simply Experience.
Thank you, Joe. You know, I talked with a fellow the other day whose form was bent and whose hair was gray. A man who had labored through the years, who had tested life with its smiles and fears. And as he met me along the way, these are the words that I heard him say. He said, "This world of ours has its ups and downs as we travel along its trails. The ship we sail must make its port through a good many lusty gales. And this life we live has its testing times and problems to face each day, when a fellow must keep his chin up high if he wins a hard-fought fray. But this is the lesson that I have learned as I've striven to see things through, that it pays for a fellow to give his best, whatever the task he may do. I've learned on many a weary mile the power of faith and a gracious smile. I've thought a lot on those words so true from the lips of my genial friend, and I'm sure he has given much good advice, the kind that I'd like to lend. For whatever one's striving for praise or fame, it pays to have courage and play the game. When I've done the best I can, if my friends don't understand, then my Lord will carry me home. After I have done my best, I will find a peaceful rest when my Savior carries me home. Many griefs and sorrows I have witnessed on my part. On that bright tomorrow, He will mend and heal my wounded heart. When the best I've done for Thee, then the best comes back to me, when my Savior carries me home. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Webb Pierce will be here at the Jubilee next Saturday night, so you be sure and tune in and have yourself a real enjoyable time. Won't you do that? We'd like to call back once more here our out-of-town guests and special visitors, Miss Charline Arthur. Come here, please, Charline. And Merle Travis right here. Merle, stand right there. Well, we'd also like to thank you, wonderful people, for being here, coming all the way to be with us tonight. I'd like to say, too, before anybody motions at me to cut off here, that we want to see a lot of you folks down in Little Rock tomorrow with our Jubilee gang. That's tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, so be looking for us. And let me see. Oh, yeah, here's two more boys from down there, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a sign. Come all the way here. I see you. Well, on behalf of all of this gang, let me thank Merle, Travis, Shirley, and Arthur, and Jimmy and Johnny here for being with us. And of course, the Five Strings. And let me also thank all you folks for coming to be with us. Thank you very much. Bless your hearts. And good night, everybody. And good night to you. Not that time.
This is Joe Slattery, friends, reminding you to be sure and be with us next Saturday evening.
Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers, invites you to join us next week when we again bring you the Ozark Jubilee.